Okay, everyone, what a special treat we have today. When you hear this story that this gentleman, Edward Smyth from Magar on the Gold Coast, joined the real estate gym before he even got into real estate, and today, after 1 year in real estate, has written 700,000 in GCI. Outstanding, my friend.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Edward, what's your average price?
And congratulations on everything, getting over everything. And
Thank you so
success.
much. I'm so happy. You're talking about my health, right?
Everything, yeah.
Everything.
Well
so, total attitude of gratitude in being healthy. And I want to remind people, if you're watching this video and you're pissed off about one little thing right now, just imagine someone would swap spots with you in an instant. So, Edward, like, this is an extraordinary story. I mean, to come in and write 700,000 in your first year, you know, I've never interviewed someone in their first year of real. You're the first person, first year of real estate.
Thanks.
Right? And I've never actually met anyone really that has done that much in their first year of real estate either. Let me just ask you, what are the things you've learned in the last 12 months the hard way?
You need to really focus on the data, whatever you pronounce it. It's a bit American. Data. So I've went over the past 10 years because I think that's relevant. 2007 to now is a good, because then the GFC happened. GFC hit gold.
So how does the data help you? I'm curious. How does the data from 2007 to 2009 help you in 2017?
So let's say, nobody's in a master planned suburb, right? Or you might be, but most people aren't, right? So I've got $4 million waterfronts down to $500,000 not so nice houses, right?
Yeah.
So if I go through 10 years of all the sold properties, right? I export them from RB Data. It's not difficult. You put them on Excel and you tab them, right? Then you go top 10 sales every year. Okay? Then you go top 10 waterfront sales, top 10 dry sales, top 10 canal sales, top 10 lake sales. Then you go this street. So if you're called into, let's say, Cabana Boulevard, which is in my area, I can say the average price for a house on this street is, and per square meter, it is this. It's got nothing to do with the other streets because they're not relevant, because this is on the river. Does that make sense?
So, mate, what you're saying is, that is true product knowledge. That is actually becoming a disc jockey that is producing music directly for that audience that needs that music. What you're doing is, and I don't see a lot of people doing that. I see a lot of people actually printing off a CMA from RP Data saying, hey, here's this standard report that's come out. What you're saying is that you're able to segment by category, over periods of times that allows you, even though you've only been in real estate for 1 year, you can sit there like you're actually smarter than people that have been in the market for 20 years. So do you make a lot of calls or not really?
Yes, I'm on the phone constantly.
Who do you call?
I just try and piece things together. I'll give you an example, right? So we listed a house for 650 to 700, okay, in Benoa. And this person that we sold it to was a real estate agent, paid us 705, so above the guide, which was a good deal for the area. Then she went out with a guy, Chinese guy, who runs a company, and his sister was looking for a property, put her together with an off-market. So this is all going on. So put her together, sold her an off-market property for a good price. Then she called me and said her friends are flying up from Sydney. Right. So these are Chinese investors from Sydney. So it was like the best story ever, right? Yeah. So I called everybody who I thought was even possibly selling and said, I've got Chinese investors coming up from Sydney. Shall I show them your house or shall I sell them something else? So everyone was like, bring them through. So I picked them up in my car. I had little bottles of water. I had a suburb report ready for them so they knew what they were buying into. And then after the third property, they said, Edward, we don't want single level waterfronts. And I was like, right.
So you know what I'm saying? To me, the highest caliber real estate agents in the country have got this ability to match buyers and sellers up because they've got this innate ability of know that they're working with one person here, working with another person, know all the stuff that's going on, and they're able to be a deal maker. You've got that.
Thank you.
You've got that. I'm just, I could talk, I want to do a recap in a year's time. This is like a bit of an experiment, right? Because I know that when you spoke to Susan, you said you wanted to join up and we just follow the progress, right? You've got a goal to speak at ARIC. I know that. Most people that speak at ARIC are actually been on the real estate gym first, so at least you've created the foundation. Mate, Edward, anyone that's in the early stage of their real estate life, a girl or guy watching this right now, what do you share with them about success?